happening, man? Today we gonna be cooking up a crazy little beat for Future. This junk got a different little bounce to it with the melody. You know the drums banging. Let's get into this cook up, man. All right, so we here at 160 BPM, D sharp minor. Y'all know my favorite key. We got the LA Custom C7 grand piano preset here from Keyscape, and we starting out with this real simple piano melody. So this is what that sounds like. So essentially what we're doing there, I'm just playing off of the root note here. And then after I played the root note each time, because I actually played this on my MIDI keyboard here. So after I strike one of the root notes, I just go up to one of these notes in the scale. And I'm literally just kind of climbing the scale here, as you can see. And just coming back down really and bouncing off of this root note. So very simple melody, nothing too crazy there. Then we gonna sauce it up later. So what you gotta understand is like, you gotta start with the basics first, man. The simple stuff. Once you put down the simple foundation, that's when you can really start to sauce things up, man. So this next one is very simple as well. We just got some root notes down here with this piano on these lower octaves to give the melody a little bit of bottom. So this is what that sounds like. All right, and the last piece of melody that we have is this ARP from Electra X, and we're in this Ocean View Stranger Things bank. Yeah, we just got this ARP playing here, so that's what that sounds like. Very, very simple, man. Simple D sharp minor chord, and we're just dropping that middle note, that third, just to give it that spooky sound. Very simple, man. So from there, we're bringing all of our melodies into the playlist here, and this is how we kind of sauce it up. So this is the main piece of the melody for this beat here. That's real bouncy, real wavy, man. So I'm gonna show you how we made that. So we took the initial piano melody that we had here. I right clicked on it and went to render and replace and turn to a wave here. And I pitched it down by an octave. So after I pitched that down, I also reversed it. So this is what we had after that. So that's cool, man. After that, we took it and we turned this multiplicator knob down to 50%. That basically double timed it. So then we had and I really like that second half of it, so I just simply chopped that, deleted this first part of it here, and just duplicate it like that. So that had a real cool bounce to it. So from there, we just put a little reverb on it. And that was that, man. So once we had that piece of the melody, we took that piano, the low piano root notes that we had, and we did the same thing. We just rendered that out, render and replace. This was it right here. Then I simply just reversed it here. And I just offset the one that I was playing normally with the reverse one. You know what I'm saying? Give it a little cool bounce, man. And when you got the piano, when you got like a reverse piano, I use it as like, it just adds a lot of tension. It creates like a natural build up. It's like a kind of like transition in a way. And especially when you pair it with the piano notes that were already there. So you see it just kind of goes back and forth from the reverse building up into the non-reverse one. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's just dope in my opinion. So from there, we pretty much had our whole melody. The last thing that we did was with this ARP here. I just threw a halftime on there and rendered the halftime melody out. So then it's just this. Very, very simple stuff, man. So all together, this is what our melody is sounding like. See your head over there bobbing, bro. Go ahead and drop me a like. You know the rules, dog. You know the rules. Sub too if you haven't already, man. Hey, back to the video. So now that we got all that, you already know the drum's hard. So we starting, we got a simple 2-step hi-hat pattern here. Very simple. We got this clap, and we have this snare as well with this bounce here. So I'll let y'all hear what that sounds like. So with the little accent snares here, I just turn down the velocity of those a little bit, just so it kind of bounces into that next snare a little harder. We also have this little tubular bell here. And we're just kind of using that as like a crash almost. So from there, we have the 808. And it's a very simple pattern. We're following the root notes here. And then we're just using this little A sharp, which is the 5 notes from this D sharp here. So if I take that and go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's usually gonna sound good with your melody. So this is the 808 pattern we have. Then we also did this second 808 pattern here, just to give it some variation. So I added a couple more notes, played around with the octaves here. So as you can see, we're just playing around with the octaves of these notes, just literally switching things around. These were down here, I pulled them up, and we just added a couple other notes in between. So this is what that sounds like. That's crazy. Last but not least, you know I gotta throw a kick on there. I just feel like that adds that extra punch, that extra emphasis, man, when you transitioning from either your verse to your hook or vice versa, man. So we have this kick on here, and this is what that sounds like. Come on. I'm sure y'all heard I also had this open hat on there as well. And we just pretty much got that playing in between these notes here. So I'll kind of just play the pattern actually, because we also have this one in there as well. See, that open hat just adds that extra little spice to it. Very simple stuff, man. All right, so all together, this is our beat. Appreciate y'all boys who made it this far to the video, man. Hope y'all learned something in this one. Pretty hard beat, man. I think Future go crazy on that. I think a whole lot of dudes will go crazy on that, to be honest. But that's it for this one, man. Drop a like if your head got the bobbin, you know the rules. Sub if you haven't already. Hit that hey bell so you know when we dropping. Other than that, I'm out.